So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today we're using the new Sanji and Zoro legend against Morgan level 5. Very good Dex Captain, very high boost. Special very useful to both doing increased damage taken and higher than the V4 Law. And also do a very high color affinity. So this is like a straight up damage buff against Morgan 5. Not only that, but the super type also reduces CD and gives a very high chain boost. So this unit just does so much in one unit that we can finally start coming up with some new Morgan teams. This is the first team I'm showing today. It's very cool. I've been trying to make Luffy Zoro work as captain here. And yeah, like as a captain they are very good since you do have the guaranteed one orb for the entire run. And like as soon as you enter duo form, you also have the 4 times attack together with one orb, so it basically becomes acceptable with that. But in single form, it's just very low attack boost, so it's hard. It was hard to make it work, but at least it works here. This particular team does need a lot of investment though, but I wanted to upload it anyway just to show this is actually possible now, thanks to the new Sanji and Zoro legend. And yeah, you'll see some different strats to handle the beginning stages here. So if you want to copy any particular team, just follow what I do. There's so many strats you can use for the first 3 stages of Morgan, and the strat you go for really depends on the team and what resources you can afford to use early. So on this team, for example, I do make use of the Carrot and Wanda Super Swap early, which is not the most common, but it is a strategy. And like on this team, I don't have to be too careful about orb manip since I'm guaranteed to keep my 1 orbs for the entire run. And yeah, sadly it's still not possible to get around Mr. Tree or Resilient sockets for this. We just need some new units or support to handle that. One potential avenue in the future is using V1 Brook as captain, but right now his stats are just too low, sadly. Yeah, we use Roger twice, carry over a base stat boost to the final stage. Tashigi handles the defensive effects as well as give color affinity, and Luffy Zoro gives chain lock and ore boost. And Wanda also has an attack boost, so she will be doing most of the damage. And yeah, moving on to final stage, we got a full board of 1 orbs. The ship will be ready to remove the paralysis from Tashigi. I've not talked about the dog yet, but dog is just a replacement for Law. On this particular team, Law is better, I guess, since you do get higher attack boost. But I wanted to use some new units, and both this team will actually use dog. But on the second team is actually required. Orb boost from Carrot Wanda, attack boost from the dog. Increased damage taken and color affinity from Zoro and Sanji. And we use their super type to get the chain boost. And I'm going to do the strat where you target Morgan first, get some extra damage on him, then swap to Carrot Wanda on Helmeppo to get the guaranteed kill, and then you go back to Morgan. I hit with Zoro Sanji first just to get the increased color affinity buff from their captain ability. And yeah, the damage is a bit tight, which is a shame since I do have a lot of investment. But yeah, this other team is a lot more usable and it's a bit more unique at least. I'm not the first to use either General Frankie or the Gyukimaru, sadly. That honor goes to my fellow Swede Bobby, or 6 Plus as is known on YouTube. Shoutouts to him for that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool team, and I think it's the first team against level 5 Morgan that uses the stage 4 Carrot Wanda special strat, which is a strat I didn't come up with. I think it's fellow members of my Discord who did, like including like Nitro Sage and Spidey and such. Shoutouts to them. But yeah, I'll get to that later when we get there. The thing when you use the V3 Zoro legend here, you do want to take sun damage stage 2 or 3. Usually stage 3 is preferred since you can easily get around the orbs that way. But with Yukimaru that doesn't really matter since Yukimaru will give his Dex Orb to the rest of the team. But yeah, the fun thing with this run is that I just have a plethora of options to add damage, and I don't really need a lot stage 4 and 5, so I can overkill basically every stage here. I need to be careful there to not kill Helmeppo. But yeah, this uses a very cool strat, and another interesting part with this team is that with this Zoro and Sunny legend, we're getting closer to replacing Carrot and Wanda. Like, the one thing that makes them irreplaceable right now is the hunger. But as you'll see on this team, we do play around the need for Carrot and Wanda's seed reduction, for example. We do still use their defense set to 0, but that can probably be worked around in the future. So yeah, it's some progress, but she's still irreplaceable just for the hunger. Swap Piano Frankie to get some color affinity. Use the special, get attack boost and orb boost, and become a slasher for stage 4 and 5. You don't need to do any of the Carrot and Wanda swaps I did. And yeah, I use Carrot and Wanda here just to set defense to 0. And then Yukimaru handles the remaining debuffs. And yeah, this is pretty cool because usually on teams, now you need to use Carrot and Wanda to reduce the CD, since you need to reduce CD by 3, which has been like unfathomable before to do another way. But on this team, we're actually going to combine Zoro and Sanji's super type special with Dog. And Dog will also do the attack boost for the team. And by doing this, we don't have to use the weaker orb boost from Carrot and Wanda, but we can use Zoro's orb boost, which is higher here. We also get the Death Down conditional from the Arena Brook support. Then we use Carrot and Wanda special, also set defense to 0. And then Zoro Sanji for color affinity, increased damage taken, super type for the chain boost. So yeah, pretty cool team. If you do have the Trash Memory Recruit Parona, you can put it on Zoro for even more damage. But yeah, I think this team is legit good actually. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.